as well. So there's going to be a lot of heroes up for grabs here. What is it going to be? Is it going to be the Harif? Kaja is up for grabs as well, but Digi is going to be the priority here. We are going to be seeing Japs playing the Digi coming from Team Bosskur. Team SMG. What are they going to respond to this year? Esmeralda, perhaps? Like, we saw a couple of Esmeralda picks, but it didn't exactly work out.
Yeah, Esmeralda was picked once. Jawhead. I think Selena is a good pick as well. Team Bosskur is one of those one of the teams that prioritizes Digi a lot. Like, it doesn't matter if Farsa goes through. Digi is still one of the core, the foundation of the team.
Is picking.
But I'm definitely slightly surprised that Team SMG just decides to ban out Uranus straight away in the first phase. I don't think he deserves a ban as of yet.
But I think more like they just don't want to deal with the split push potential coming in here, because now opening up with the Jawhead doesn't have a lot of clear potential. It's great for team control fights here, and also opening up with Selena here, it pretty much shows their hand that they don't want to play against split push potentials. But Team Bosskur going for the Kufra, going for the Farsa, and I don't think Bosskur is going to be going for split push games compared to, I think, Ecstasy Sports, who loves prioritize the Hayabusa. But Hellcurt is up for grabs if they want to, but Farsa going to be playing the mid already. SMG, this might be a support Selena. They may consider going for another mage pickup to deal with the Farsa, but Cho is also up for grabs.
Yeah,
if you want to go for the Cho.
I think SMG either goes for the Cho,
okay, looks like
Hellcurt, or maybe Link. These three are good options to deal with the Farsa as well. And I like how Team Bosskur just takes away Kufra in the same rotation as Farsa, because Kufra is also a hero that is frontline Farsa and don't really care about the fact that airstrike. So Team SMG, I guess they thrive in chaotic situation. The picks are showing that Team Bosskur is all about playing as a team, as a family. You have Daddy Japs leading the entire squad. So this is how the state is right now. Team Bosskur, I think they're looking to ban out a tank.
This is quite worrisome for Team SMG, because right now, if they want to go for a tank, right? Like, for example, if they go for a... Yeah, I like the Kaja ban, because like the Selena needs magic is great, but it doesn't scale as much into his later stage game here. They need one more mage here. In this case, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Nana pickup coming from SMG. But at the same time, yeah, I think they should pick the Nana, but at the same time, they have to worry about the Kufra, just because they don't have exactly a lot of heroes to deal with the Kufra. Maybe the high loss is great, but they have to take into consideration that the split push potential may come from Team Bosskur.
Unless they go for the Arkai. I think Arkai is still a viable pick. High loss is okay.
No, Arkai is a bit tough against Kufra. It's extremely tough. But they need something to deal with the Farsa right now.
Yeah.
Cho has been banned. Maybe
they actually have banned Cho on their own. I'm surprised that.
Okay. I'm surprised they're going for the Kimmy here. So this is gonna be Kimmy Marksman here. With the jungle emblem.
Carmilla.
Okay.
Your team is
this is offering Carmilla. Wow.
Carmilla and I think that the Kimmy pick basically shows that this Selena is probably going
the support.
Yeah, a roaming Selena. There was a team, I think, was it Siren Clan? Yeah, Siren Clan played support Selena. Didn't work out as well. I feel like they were like the prototype of a lot of picks that were supposed to work out.
They need a tank that can actually deal with it here, and the high loss is going to be, the one to actually deal with the Kufra. So it's okay, but at the same time, they need to worry about this. But yeah, I think this composition is pretty good. Like, the high loss to do with the Kufra is just beautiful. But they need flame shots now. Triple flame shots coming from both teams. So far, based on this draft, I'm worried in terms of damage department here, but they have the Selena compensate. But I don't know, it's a 50-50 draft for me. What do you think?
I mean, you gotta be aggressive on this draft, because to break Bosskur apart, you have to cripple their early game. That's what Bosskur is kind of most vulnerable at. But we'll see what these two teams have to say each other.
Untuk tim SMG, orangnya bagi Unta. Unta itu adalah satu senjata terbaik untuk orang menang MPL season ni.
Untuk tim Bosskur, tanpa Maharaja korang, Solos, korang rasa korang boleh menang ke lawan kita orang?
Pretty straightforward. They wanted to trade people. So both teams apparently thinks that their opponents have lost their superstar.
It is a trash talk for a reason here. But ladies and gentlemen, here, this is going to be a legendary match. This is going to be game 1 between Team SMG going up against Team Bosskur here with Reisha. Going to be playing the Ling here. And I'm not sure how he's going to be doing here, but they're going to be prioritizing making sure that he gets the blue buff, whereas Team Bosskur, they might try and contest this here. Sino on the Carmilla instead.
I'm just glad that for once the taunt video that concerns Team Bosskur, the enemy didn't attack Jabs directly, because that has been the highlight last week where everyone just talks about Jabs when it comes to the team. Flame shot coming in, great block using the body.
Nicely done here from Zaraki and Jabs here. They know this were going to be going for the snipe. They position themselves to block those flame shots. Nicely done coming from Team Bosskur, but at the same time, SMG, they're roaming as 4 here. They're leaving the Jawhead up alone on top here, but Reisha, are they going to go for the kill here?
Oh.
Yes, they will not.
Wait, did Sino just secure the crit? What?
Nah, I'm not sure. It's not certain. But I think, no, actually TMSSG got it. Because we were there from their perspective.
Oh yeah. Oh, say unlucky for... yeah, if Sino secured that, it would be slightly better, but this is the classic Kimmy lineup, right? You take over one lane and get one turret before like the 2-minute mark. So SMG, they love doing this, and this is working out for them as they have planned, but the team also going to try and trade one back in the top lane.
Yeah, they stack up 4 as well, but unfortunately they don't exactly have enough as quick as the damage here coming from Kimmy here, but SMG looks like they want to set up and go and for the punish, but seems to me they are in the position to potentially go for a couple of pokes, but seems to me Bosskur is going to get one for themselves as well here. SMG going for a couple of trades here, nothing much has happened. Reisha just hit his level 4 here. This is where the Blink Tempest is going to be up online. Arta, level 3 as well. Wants to go for the path, the glorious pathway as well. But Kufra, Tyrant's Revenge. Is he going to go? Doesn't connect. He might get punished. Here comes the Farsa ultimate as well. Arta going to disengage here. Rush Makarov can't seem to connect here. Flame Shot is available. The ejector to save the day. And SMG disengages very nicely.
Kufra did not have the ultimate just yet, no Tyrant's Rage, so even with the flicker, he couldn't accomplish as much as he wanted to. Leisha hitting a great timing already at level 4, same as Leisha, same as Reisha on that Ling as well, both the important cores at level 4.
Arrow.
I think SMG took a bit too long trying to rotate to the top lane, and they changed their mind halfway because they were not going to make it, but here comes the better airstrike again. Arta being caught out, Flame Shot knocks the Kufra back, and he will survive for now, but it gets pulled back by the reverse time and they're trying to kill him up. No, Glorious Path with the Flame Shot! Oh, almost hits him. SMG, they dodged a bullet.
Nicely done there, but still, fortunately to say, like you said, dodging a bullet here too easy for Jabs. He's going to be the leading charge here. Arrow doesn't connect from AX. They want to steal the blue buff here coming from Team Bosskur. Is he going to go jump? Rush Makarov doesn't go for it here, but he goes for the flicker as well. He blocks AX. Can he go for finish him? However, Reisha from the backline as well, cutting off Lexia. Did he get a kill as well? But here comes the Tyrant's Rage from Rush Makarov. Doesn't finish off AX, but he's in some trouble. He's getting slowed by the high loss. He's getting forced out as well. And Rush Makarov will get another death as well as Team Bosskur. They lose 3 members and Team SMG remains victorious in this fight.
So Team Bosskur never pay attention to where Reisha was. So Reisha just came in and killed off Lexia pretty easily and rushed so much commitment onto AX, but wasn't able to get the kill. So that was a major loss for Team Bosskur. Team SMG will now get the turtle for themselves.
Yep. Will they go for the steal here? They have no more flame shots away from Team Bosskur, and I don't think they want to contest this here. Arta is still in the vicinity here, trying to zone rush Makarov. As a rush, trying to open in the map here. Arta's level 5 here. But as of now, Team Bosskur, they have to take a chill pill. Wait for Lexia to actually come up online, as Zaraki needs a little bit more items as well. But Takus, is going to be focusing on split pushing as well. Smooth Jago finally has the Jungle Blade available. Sino not available to try and buy out this time here. And we've talked about how Camilla needs items in order to become the frontline tank. So Bosskur is going to give away the lead as of now before they actually make a comeback.
Yeah, and Bosskur, they are playing a very dangerous style right now.
Arrow?
So Arrow connects on the 2EC for Jazz. Will they commit for it? Here comes the Glorious Pathway. Arta leads the charge. Flame Shot does miss. Arta trying to go for 2EC for Jazz. Not going to get it. Reisha though jumps to the backline, tries to assassinate. Time Journey is used. Here comes the Tempest of Blade. Reisha not able to get the kill on the Diggy as Rush Makarov will protect that Diggy. Team Bosskur managing to retreat.
Very close call here. We can see setups after setups. But speaking of setup, the Arrow is there to place, so the maximum charge is there. But once again, team, they are not going to be committing here. SMG forcing Bosskur back, and that's going to be all. Rush Makarov baiting out the Tyrant's Revenge, but seems to me doesn't want to commit there as the rest of the teams here from Bosskur has backed off.
I would say that Team Bosskur, they still are not attempting to address this Ling. Ling has so much free time. He actually took control of the bottom jungle for a while. And Team Bosskur, only for a brief moment, they were able to give, I believe, 2 camps to Zaraki, but now it's going to be Team SMG's turn to reclaim control again. Abyssal Arrow connects on to Sino, then the dashing flame shot to knock them back.
Oh, double fling shots to return as well.
One
Halfland's going to be third one as well. Maximum charge isn't available, but Smooth Jackal will back off. But the power of the flame shot indeed here. But Takus is going to back off as well. Here comes the return as well. But seems to me, SMG, they are pretty much in control of it right now. As Bosskur, they're struggling to get a couple of kills here. Arrow is there, but AX has so much map control with the Selena right now.
And then look at where Team Bosskur are. They are trying to push the middle lane in. I don't think they can get it. They do catch Raisha with the Temple of Blade will be able to get out. Takus now playing the wave.
From behind!
From behind, Arta with the glorious pathway. AX as well. Maximum charge hitting on the Leja. Smooth Jago with the flame shot, not able to connect with that one. Team Bosskur with the time journey will be able to disengage.
This is such a close call indeed here by SMG. They will be focusing on the turtle here. Bosskur, they're waiting for the right opportunity here. They need to stack up a little bit more economy here, but as of now, they're just buying time here for the carry to come up online. But SMG, they're slowly overrunning Bosskur on every turn in terms of economy. But Bosskur making the safe approach to play it safe.
Yeah, and Team Bosskur, they took a bit too long in the middle lane. They won that tier 1, but there was no way they would have gotten it. They were not able to kill Raisha as well, and by the time they tried to commit, Team SMG already had backup arriving. So Team Bosskur now, they're going to try again to camp that middle lane.
Oh, the arrow is connects, but I don't think they want to go for the setup here. Raj Makarov setting up here. Can he go for this? But it seems to be it's going to be a disengagement here. Arrow missing on the whip as well. But in the meantime here, Taiko's going for a split push. They want to go for legs. Unstoppable Force is there. But on the bottom side as well, Raisha almost gets dice off and he breaks out of the way. And the Farsa gets taken up for freebie.
Team Bosskur, right? This poor prioritization. You cannot leave the Farsa alone like that. They finally get the tier 1 bot. It took them long enough. But Ling is going absolutely berserk, getting the kill onto Rush. So Team SMG, they've essentially broken the map open. They can push high ground at this point.
At the same time here, tier 3 is going to be able to expose the SMG. Is there. Tacos is dropping a little bit low here. Temple's base has been poked out here. Farsa going to be zoning out with the Feather airstrike here, but seems to be SMG. They did a little bit of chip damage, now transitioning in towards the tier 2 here. Bosskur is there, but Zaraki is in no position to actually come up online yet here. But finally, the growing one is up on Lacia. But is it going to be enough burst coming from this Farsa?
Zaraki
Arrow?
Good. Next, he got the Feather airstrike again to clear the wave. But yeah, Zaraki has been officially crippled. There was nowhere for him to go right now. They are stuck between their base. The worst part is all the waves are pushing outwards, so Team Bosskur can hardly show themselves on the map. And Team SMG, they're just setting up camp in that in Team Bosskur's jungle.
Yup, going for the pusher. Rush Makarov hesitating to go for the steal here. They want to secure the blue buff. Can he get a kill? Yes, Lexia snipes it off on the whim here. And that's going to be the opportunity that Bosskur needs here. But the turtle is going to be focused down on Team SMG, as it's going to be going in favor of SMG, as Bosskur is in no position to contest it as well.
Yeah, I think Team SMG, they can just wait for the battle spell to come back online, get touches the flicker, and then he can go for Lexia again. So another example of how to deal with this Farsa. Team Bosskur, I believe they're playing a bit too safe. They're not taking initiative. They're playing reactively to Team SMG, and this is what Team SMG likes. They like chaos, and if you just only react to that and not shut them down.
Oh, the arrow as well. Zaraki, 2 flame shots available, and you can see immediately quick hands coming from AX. As soon as he spots the Feather airstrike, instantly lands an arrow, cancelling off, and Leisha is having a really, really rough time trying to go to kill someone with that.
Team SMG, they're just going to build out that item advantage. I think they're at least a quarter and a half ahead, almost 10k gold lead. And this is where things get stale. So Team Bosskur, they're really good at playing from behind. I mentioned that this is the situation they can afford to be in and try to make something happen. Team SMG now, the burden is on them to try and close out this game.
Yes, definitely here. But Team Bosskur, they're playing so passively right now, and SMG, they're just waiting. They're just starving them out, and it's just tough right now because 45 seconds next lot is going to be out for grabs, and Team Bosskur, they're in no position to actually go and contest this here. They need a small punish on Team SMG, and they just can't find anyone right now.
Yeah, Team Bosskur, they can't even walk out of their base. So no jungle camps for them. No minion wave. The minion wave crashes like every 1 minute because Team SMG handles that so well. By the time that minion wave crashes, Team SMG can easily just take Lord. Team Bosskur, they have nothing to work with.
This is insane game sense coming from Bosskur. They know SMG is just lurking in the bushes. That's why they're not pushing here. Like you can see, Team Bosskur is not doing anything, not because they don't want to. It's just that they have sick game sense. They know SMG is liking it. Why do you want to throw the game? Just play it safe, drag this game as long as you can, and then play from behind if they can.
Yeah, but it's going to be really hard because Team SMG, like you said, they understand Team Boskur's thought process. So they make if Team Boskur doesn't push the wave on their own and they naturally push out, you don't even get a single cent in terms of gold. So SMG is going to work on that Lord. There's no contest anyway.
Richard is just taunting his way through here, but the Lord is going to be contested as well. Team SMG does have the Lord available. They are going to be knocking on the tier 3s very shortly here. Team Bosskur, they have to make something work, and unfortunately to say, they can't seem to pick Reisha at all.
Yeah, there's no way to catch Reisha as of now. I think the reverse time is one of the ways to do so. Kufra can also engage, but the problem is like, do you really want to commit that much onto Reisha?
They have to. They have to find a way to commit to that because, but right now they have to rely on Lixia playing with the Forza, but it's always getting marked by AX. That's the annoying factor here. He can't exactly pull off a full combo Feather Strike without needing to worry about a random Abyssal Arrow right at his face.
Yeah, and SMG now with the Lord, they can, if Bosskur walks even remotely close to the Lord to defend, I think SMG can just jump on them. Everyone has their battle spells ready. Jawhead or with a flicker can instantly just display someone. The only person they have to worry about is probably the Kufra. I think if they lose like the Farsa or the carry, the game is pretty much over. And SMG, I think they have a really good grip on game 1.
Yeah. But as long as let's go back into the game here. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. But once again, game 1 here, SMG is going to be closing up the game here as the Lord is going to be pushing from the top side as Reisha tries to open up the map here. But you can see Reisha just poking out all towards this bombs here. But he doesn't really care. The alarm bombs not going to be able to do much against this lane.
I wonder if people, if any of these players would want to try and beat Zorn in being the most battle most used in a single game.
Maybe.
That's what he's the best at. So much flair and confidence. But Lord now slowly crashed into, I believe, that top lane. We'll see what Team Bosskur can do. Here comes the flame shot. Glory Tablet can drop. Team SMG is going to go for that inhibitor turret in immediately. Rush back. Great ultimate with the time journey, but it's not enough. Rush still dies. The flame shot to finish off. Too easy for Jabs. And Team SMG with full force will barrel their way down the Lord, take away everything from Team Bosskur, and they will take game 1 as well. The crystal goes down. Team SMG leads 1-0.
Nicely done here. Fantastic dominance coming from Team SMG, and they will always a step ahead against Team Bosskur. And one Lord immediately put the nail into the coffin for inside Team Bosskur, and it's just unfortunate here because in terms of drafts here, I feel like Team Bosskur was just struggling to deal with whatever Team SMG is just going at them.
Yeah, and because I feel like the meta, I think you mentioned, is a double mage meta, right? It's a more aggressive meta. And with Team Bosskur's style, it reminded me of Toda. That we are kind of playing a team-oriented composition where against all these upcoming teams and new playstyle where this aggressive early game oriented, it's just not ideal the moment you lose the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's tough. It's always been like that as well, but it all comes down towards execution, and the split push potential is just too hard. Like if you think about it, Ling requires a lot to actually commit. Like you need to require a lot here, and they had to rely on Lixia in most of the team fights coming from Team Bosskur, but unfortunately to say, AX on the Selena coming from SMG was playing out his mind. His arrow has always been on point. But before that, let's take a look at the statistics here from this game number 1 of this match.
Yeah, and I would say clean game from SMG, 0 deaths. 0 deaths. This is the second game in MPL so far that has one team getting a clean KDA. The first one was, I believe, Resurgence against Siren Clan, and now it's going to be SMG.
Yeah, but at the same time as well, you have to give credit on how they actually to make use of Smooth Jago's teaming as well. They were just pushing towers so quickly, where Bosskur was just responding to its attempt.